You're lying. You're no policeman. Why can't you leave me alone? I know who you are. I know what you are.
Get away from the window.
Jules, open up. It's me, Dave.
An old woman living in a nightmare.
Come on, Jules, I can hear the TV.
An old woman who has fought 1,000 battles with death and always won. Now she's faced with a grim decision.
Nobody's coming in.
This has gone on long enough, Jules. We need to talk.
You could be him.
Death? You think Death would disguise himself as me?
Well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Would Death bring you takeout?
Indian or Chinese?
Indian.
Dave, you turn out to be Death. I'm going to be very, very pissed off at you.
When was the last time you went outside, Jules?
Not safe outside.
Jules, we're all grieving for Jenny Miller, but it's time to move past all this. Go back to the band.
I feel like a sitting duck up there.
You're talking crazy.
I called for Death, and he came.
What happened, happened. It was a tragedy, but it didn't happen because of your seance shtick. You've been doing that for years.
Well, exactly. I've been using Death to sell records and T-shirts, and he came to collect.
Listen to yourself.
I know what I saw.
I know what I saw, an audience full of kids dressed like Death. You didn't conjure him.
But he looked so real.
Your fans are hardcore, what can I say?
Yeah.
Look, whenever you're ready to join the real world, we'll be waiting. But just do me a favor. Eat something.
Watch your step. What did you forget? I know who you are. You can't change your appearance and fool me.
I'm sorry, Jules. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's not my time to die. It can't be.
I'm a little confused here.
Well, you're here to take me, right?
What?
You're not Death?
Oh. Why do you think that I'm Death?
Because he's out there. He's after me, and he was at my concert.
I know. That girl dying was a remarkable thing.
My music called Death, and he took her instead of me.
Death can influence your music, but your music can't influence death. When it's your time, it's your time.
I wish I could believe that.
Your music doesn't hurt your fans. It helps us to confront our mortality. I'm not the only one you've touched. Dear Jules, things may seem pretty dark right now, but one accident shouldn't blot out your life or your music. Jules, you have given much to many, and now is not the time to grieve. You must remember, heaven gives its favorites early death. Dearest Jules, I have long been moved by your beauty and your art, and I would gladly encounter death for a few moments of life in your presence. Actually, that was mine.
Thank you.
Anyway, that's why I came. I'm sorry if I bothered you.
What's your name?
Brad.
Where are you from, Brad?
Canton, Ohio.
Well, Brad from Canton, Ohio. Do you like Indian food?